welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I will be showing you / teaching you how to do a backward somersault. So yesterday I posted a video of how to do an aerial, and that was basic. So every other day I will have like a specialty trick. We will really get to the aerials like after I'm done teaching you all the other tricks. But I have a special guest come in, Avery Culver, to teach you all the special tricks because she is the professional Acro dancer. I am too, but I don't know as much stuff that she does. So my first ever trick was how to do a somersault. So in case you haven't watched that, please go watch that before you try to do a backward somersault. And she taught you how to do an aerial, which is basically a no-handed cartwheel. But today we are going to learn how to do a backward somersault. So before I teach you, I'm going to go ahead and do a little demonstration on what a backward roll is. You cannot do this. A backward roll is not just laying on your back and flipping over, because it's not going to work. And then you'll probably get a bloody nose. So you are going to want to actually start on your feet, just like a regular somersault. So start on your feet, push down on your knees, and then use your hands to push back. Kind of like that. It's not going to be perfect. No one's backward somersaults are actually perfect. Alright. So first we're going to start with some stretches. So if you want to see more stretches from my actual somersault video, go watch that right now. Alright, so first stretch is going to be a plank, which is basically what we did. So remember, put your foot down like you're about to do the splits, and then fold your hands, put them down to the ground. Make sure that your legs are not touching the ground because then you won't have balance. Squeeze your hands tight. Perfect. Alright, now let's try the other side. Remember, point your toe like you're about to do the splits. Fold your hands. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Perfect. Alright, now let's try the splits. So most people think that the splits are just doing this. This is not the splits. And a bunch of people also think that this is the middle splits. Yes, technically it is, but it's not the harder way of doing splits. The harder way of doing middle splits would be pushing down just like this. And then using your hands to stop and then pushing down. So you get that balanced feeling. Perfect. Now let's try right side splits. Make sure to not do them like this. This is not the splits. Again, it would be the splits, but it's the little kid version is what I like to call it. Just how this is the little kid version for doing middle splits. And this is the little kid version of doing right and left side splits. But this is the big kid version of doing right side and left side splits. You're going to want to push down as far as you can possibly go. Make sure to point your toes. Sorry, this mat is like really stiff, so I cannot. I'm going to move a little closer. Push down as far as you could go. if you're really good at acro, then your butt should be touching the ground right now. That's a good way of splits. Keep going until you get that stretch feeling in your body. Perfect. All right, now the other side. Remember, start just like this, and then push down. This mat is stiff, kind of. Perfect. All right, now since I'm being generous, well, not really, but you could get in the little kid version of the middle splits, and we're going to do some stretching. So reach over as far as you possibly can. And this is another way how kids do it. They think that they're allowed to do it like this. That is what I call the cheating way of doing it, because your legs are supposed to be straight, and that's how you get that balance feeling. Not like that. You're going to want to do it like this, with your legs nice and straight. Make sure to have your hand on it to get that balance feeling. Perfect. Now let's do the same thing with the other side. Reach over as far as possible. My other side is a little better. Sorry. Perfect. All right. Now let's bring our toes together, and we're going to reach over as far as we can and try to touch them. This is what I call the cheating way. Kids do this. Like, yeah, you made it, but your legs are bent, so that does not count. Reach for those toes. Perfect. Now you're going to bring your toes together, flap them in a butterfly, and think of your favorite place. Dream about it while you're flapping your butterfly's wings. I'm thinking of a place called Urban Air. Close your eyes, carefully think about that place. Think about that nice sound that your butterfly wings are making. And imagine that loud sound in your favorite place. Imagine you at your favorite place with your best friend. Think about how much fun you're having there. Make it a dream. Carefully open your eyes. Get back into the room that you're in, and we're going to do some leg stretches. Alright, so put your leg down on the ground like this. Lay down and then kick your leg up as far as you can and hold it. Don't have it bent like this. That does not count. Carefully bring it down, and we'll do the same thing with the other leg. Kick up, hold there. Not like this, but like this. Perfect. All right, now we're going to actually start getting into the part where you do the backward somersault. Okay, so now that we're all stretched out for the backward somersault, You're going to practice standing up with your arms straight and making big circles with them like this. Over and over again to get your arms stretched out. Perfect. Now roll out your wrists. Now we're going to put our hand on our hip, reach over as far as we can, and then do the same thing with the other side. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to just practice standing in a straight line like this with your feet together. Make sure that your feet aren't apart. Make sure that your hands aren't apart. Make sure that your legs and feet are stuck together like glue. And that your hands are stuck together like glue. Think about the nice sound in your room right now. No matter if it's silence and air conditioning running, just think about that sound. Perfect. Carefully bring your arms down. All right. So, if you're wondering why we start a backward somersault and a front somersault on our arms, is because here's what a forward somersault would look like, even though we're not focused on that now. Here's what it would look like if you did not start on your arms. You'd be having some trouble doing it. And here's what your backward somersault would look like if you didn't start with arms. You'd have difficulty doing it. So that's why, please start on your arms because it helps you get balance. All right. Then, after you're on your arms, get on your knees and have your arms like this, like you're about to punctuate the table behind you. Imagine that there's a burglar behind you holding a table and pretend punching it. Punch, punch, punch. Carefully open your palms and push it away. Push, 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 push. Have your knees and thighs stuck together like glue. All right, perfect. So, this kind of requires how to do a back bend on your knees, but also not at the same time. So you're going to take your knees, carefully bend it, and then lay on the ground straight in a pencil. Now I'm going to move the camera. Lay straight like a pencil on the ground. We're going to do a little bit more of meditating. Close your eyes. Think about your favorite food. Imagine you're eating it right now. Think about a restaurant that place serves it. If it's pizza, you could be at Domino's. Imagine that you're walking in the doors of Domino's or whatever your place is. The customer that is right there by the door says hello. You say hello back. The worker comes and asks you what you want. You order your favorite food. You carefully find a table to sit at. You get your favorite food. You munch it up. You eat it. Think about the taste of the food that you have. salty? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Then it's time to say goodbye. You throw away your pizza box. You say goodbye to the customers. Walk out the door and get in your car. Carefully open your eyes and come back up. Alright, sorry, I accidentally got out of the pencil move. Okay, then you're gonna carefully put your hands behind you like this, like you're about to push off of something. And then you're gonna carefully kind of move your legs into a pencil move. Don't flip over just yet. You're gonna have your legs like this and your hands like this. And then practice pushing over and back. Perfect. Now we're gonna practice actually flipping over. If you are too nervous to flip over, plug your nose while you're doing it, because the worst thing that could happen is you get a bloody nose. But you won't get a bloody nose if you plug your nose carefully. Okay, let's try it this way. 3, 2, 1. That was basically a side flip. So, that is basically a backward roll, but not a full one. So, keep trying that with your nose plugged, and then once you think you're ready, flip back over without your nose plugged. Okay? Alright, let's try it. Flip. Flip. And flip. And this is going to be the flip. And flip. Just like that. Okay, now, keep trying that over and over again until you feel comfortable to flip without your nose plugged. Just like this. 3, 2, 1. So that was basically a backward somersault. So, also remember to keep your neck straight, otherwise you might crack it open. That was basically a slower version of it. Here is a faster version. So that is how to do a backward somersault. Hope you enjoyed watching. See you guys next time.